It is January 27th, 2021. This is my daily recap video. Today I took one trade, BNGO, a pre-opening range breakdown is what I call these. So what I saw was this nice red candlestick below all these averages in the pre-market low, and then these candlesticks kind of forming a cliff here. Not really staying within a penny or two of this low. And the real-time price action at the time and level two and all that wasn't the greatest. Neither was volume. Um, but I kept my eye on it because sometimes these things, they change, they start looking better, and they drop all of a sudden. Um, and so then, in the next minute, it looked like it was going to drop. The real-time price action got better. I saw a little bit more level two indications. Volume picked up, it seemed like. Well, it did. If you look at the volume bar here, yeah, it definitely picked up. So I shorted here. However, today I went with half shares. I only went with 75 shares because Norm and Brian were talking about how things are looking really crazy today and possibly dangerous. And there's been problems with the market orders. Maybe the exchanges are having issues and just all kinds of issues going on. So they were. Brian said he was going to not even trade probably at first, but he ended up did trading, but that's irrelevant, I guess. But anyway, so after I got in, I covered, about 10 cents lower, um, and then the real fun started happening. So I started really dropping nicely. I covered some more. I covered around here, but I got filled way down here, so that was great, a great fill. And then I covered again, and then like a dork, what I did is I switched over to my P&L, and then um, and I switched back to I meant to cover more here, but when I put my handbook back over my keypad, I put my hand in the wrong spot. So I ended up instead of covering another portion, I ended up shorting another 5 shares. So I once I saw that, I was like, oh boy. And by the time I figured it out, it went down but came back up, and then in the next minute, um, it looked like it was done. So I covered some more, and then it really looked like it was, and it just started shooting up pretty quickly. So I just got out the rest. So I made a little under $30. Um, so if I would have taken my normal shares and I didn't make that hockey mistake, I would have been up at least $60 today. 60, which would have been awesome. I got at my best, I got almost a full point out of this move. Not quite, but almost a full point. Um, so this would have been a really good trade. I mean, it still was a good trade, I guess. But it just wasn't what it should have been. So, but I was really frustrated, but I really shouldn't complain. I didn't lose money for one, and it was a things worked out pretty well. So, I shouldn't complain. It was a good day.